A routine work procedure turns bad when a worker is pulled into a machine. A CCTV camera captured a workplace moment involving 3 workers processing plant materials near a large shredder. 2 of the workers were positioned in the back of a truck. The 3rd worker stood beside the shredder, guiding the plants into the opening as they arrived. As the process continued, part of the worker's clothing unexpectedly became caught in the rotating mechanism of the machine. The equipment then began pulling the material inward, creating a dangerous situation within seconds. Incidents like this highlight the importance of strict safety procedures around heavy machinery. Workers should avoid loose clothing, maintain a safe distance from moving parts, and ensure emergency stop controls are easily accessible. Proper training, protective equipment, and regular safety checks can greatly reduce the risk of accidents when operating industrial shredding equipment. A press machine traps a worker, turning a quiet day into an emergency. In this video, a worker is seen standing beside a press machine, carefully feeding sheets of paper into the equipment as part of a routine production task. At first, everything appears to be operating normally as the machine processes the materials in a steady rhythm. After a moment, the worker notices some paper residue or a misaligned sheet near the machine's opening. In an attempt to fix the issue quickly, he reaches slightly inside the machine to adjust the paper. Unexpectedly, the press activates while his arm is still within the working area, trapping it and creating a dangerous situation. Machines like press equipment require strict safety procedures. Workers should always turn off and lock out machinery before clearing jams or debris. Protective guards, proper training, and clearly marked emergency stop buttons can help reduce the risk of accidents and keep workplaces safer. A sudden eruption of hot water caught workers off guard at the textile dyeing factory. In this CCTV video recorded in China, several workers are performing their regular duties inside a dyeing factory. The workers move between large containers and equipment used for processing liquids involved in the production process. Everything appears calm as the employees continue their tasks. Suddenly, one of the large reservoirs releases a powerful flow of hot liquid into the surrounding area. 2 workers standing nearby quickly try to step away from the liquid, but the unexpected release makes it difficult to avoid contact completely. The situation highlights how quickly conditions can change in industrial environments. Factories that handle heated liquids must maintain strict safety standards. Protective clothing such as gloves, boots, and face shields should be worn, and tanks should be inspected regularly to prevent sudden releases. A worker tries to offload a metal pipe, but misjudges his steps in the process. In this video, several workers are working together to unload a truck filled with metal scraps. One worker operates a crane above the truck while the others stand at the back of the vehicle, guiding the heavy materials as they are moved. During the process, one worker attempts to lift and reposition a long metal rod from the truck bed. While stepping across the truck to handle the piece, he misjudges his footing and loses balance, falling off the truck. The nearby workers quickly react and rush toward him to provide assistance. Handling heavy materials requires careful coordination and stable footing. Workers should wear protective boots with good grip and avoid standing too close to unstable loads. Clear communication and proper lifting procedures help reduce the risk of accidents during unloading operations. These workers tried moving a scaffolding with someone on it, and it slipped. This CCTV footage recorded in August 2023 shows 3 workers painting the exterior of a building using a tall scaffolding structure. 2 workers remain on the ground while the 3rd worker stands at the top platform, focusing on painting the higher section of the wall. After some time, the workers on the ground decide to move the scaffold slightly to continue the work along another area. However, the worker at the top is still standing on the platform when they begin pushing the scaffold. As the structure moves, it becomes unstable and eventually tips over, bringing the worker down with it. Scaffolding should never be moved while someone is standing on it. Workers should always climb down before repositioning the structure and ensure safety harnesses and wheel locks are properly used. A factory warehouse turns to chaos when a worker misjudges a live cable. In this video, two workers are seen inside a factory carrying out maintenance work near a set of electrical cables connected to equipment. One worker appears to be inspecting or repairing a cable while his colleague stands nearby. As he handles the wiring, an unexpected electrical discharge occurs, causing him to lose balance and fall to the ground. His co-worker quickly notices the situation and runs to seek help and alert others nearby. Electrical work requires strict safety precautions. Before performing repairs, power sources should always be fully shut down and isolated. Workers should use insulated tools, wear protective gloves, and follow lockout-tagout procedures. Proper training and safety checks can greatly reduce the chances of accidents when working with electrical systems. A group of workers try to move a huge pipe in an industrial mill when it lost control. This CCTV footage from August 2020 shows several workers in an industrial mill carefully moving a large pipe using lifting equipment. The pipe is slowly raised above the ground, while workers on the floor guide its movement to help position it correctly. One worker stands close to the pipe, using his hands to steady it as it is lifted. During the process, the pipe suddenly begins to swing unexpectedly, possibly due to imbalance or shifting weight. The swinging motion knocks the worker off balance and pushes him to the ground. Nearby co-workers quickly notice what happened and rush in to assist him and move him away from the moving load. Handling heavy suspended materials requires strict safety measures. Workers should maintain safe distances, use guide ropes instead of hands, and ensure loads are properly secured before lifting. A routine day at the construction site turns tense when iron slabs pins a worker. In this video, two workers are attempting to move large metal slabs using a crane in an industrial work area. One worker operates the crane from a safe distance, while the second worker stands near the load, attaching the crane cables to the metal slab so it can be lifted. As the crane begins lifting the slab, the heavy metal piece shifts unexpectedly and tilts to one side. The imbalance causes the slab to fall toward the ground, catching the nearby worker off guard. Other workers quickly run toward the area to provide assistance and respond to the situation. Moving heavy materials with cranes requires careful coordination. Workers should avoid standing directly beside or beneath suspended loads, and proper rigging techniques should always be used to keep materials balanced during lifting operations. A routine day at the construction site turns out of control when a project collapses. In this video, several construction workers are seen pouring and spreading fresh concrete on the first floor of a building under construction. The workers move carefully across the surface while guiding the concrete mixture into place. As the work continues, the structural support beneath the floor suddenly gives way. The anchor points that were holding the platform in place fail, causing the section of the building to collapse unexpectedly. Some of the workers manage to hold on to parts of the structure that remain standing, while others quickly move away from the collapsing area. Construction sites require constant structural checks during heavy work, like concrete pouring. Proper support systems, weight limits, and regular inspections of anchor points are essential. Safety harnesses and protective gear can also help reduce risks when working at heights. A moment of miscalculation caused a worker to slip into a large furnace. This CCTV footage from July 2021 shows a worker inside a metal processing facility pushing a cart filled with metal scraps toward an industrial furnace. The worker carefully guides the cart across the factory floor while approaching the high-heat processing area. As he moves closer to the furnace opening, he unexpectedly loses his footing and slips near the edge. The incident occurs quickly, and nearby co-workers immediately react and attempt to help. Situations like this highlight how hazardous furnace zones can be in industrial environments. Facilities that operate high-temperature equipment must enforce strong safety precautions. Workers should wear slip-resistant protective footwear, maintain clear walkways, and install guardrails or protective barriers near furnace openings. Proper training and safety awareness are also critical for preventing accidents in high-risk areas.